Hi ladies, I'm recording my very first video. Usually when I take videos it's of the kids, and I do apologize for my house. This is really just what it looks like. I'm actually sitting strategically so you can't see the pile of laundry behind me, so real life in action here. Anyway, I wanted to record this video because I followed up with a couple of people recently and I should have followed up sooner. I apologize for that. I'm terrible about that. But I followed up with a few people, and then I was really sad to find out that they did not 100% love their Jamberries. And that just shouldn't be. If I had known, oh my word, please tell me if you ever have a bad experience, if you ever get wraps and you're like, oh, they just fell right off, please, please, please tell me. Because that should not happen. Jams should last on everybody for at least 2 weeks. And I'm a living testimony of that, because look at the growth here. I know I posted about it the other day. I still haven't taken them off because I'm super procrastinator. They're like, this is the edge of my nail. They're super, super grown out. And I leave them on because part of me is like, I mean, they don't need to be changed. From far away, they still look good. So I'm a procrastinator. And I want everybody to be able to have procrastination nails when you don't have to change them if you're a procrastinator. Everybody should have that luxury. So this is an open invitation. If you've ever had a sample and it wouldn't stay on, or God forbid you ordered and your manicure did not last, please, please, please tell me. I will send you a free sheet of accent nails and I will troubleshoot with you. If you tell me your specific problem, I will work on it with you. In this video, I'm going to mention, I think the 2 or 3 most common. I think I had I should have written it down and I didn't. I'm going to do it off the top of my head. I hear these a lot, so I am familiar with them. Probably the top 2 I've heard is bubbling around the edges. That's probably the most common I've heard. And I have my kit with me here. For bubbling around the edges, 100% of the time it's because somebody has a second layer of cuticle. We call it an invisible cuticle. I have this, so I can testify to the fact that you can work around this pretty easily. If I could find my nail file, which I should have had out before starting the video, I can tell you how easy this is to fix. Come on, little nail file, where are you? People are watching. Okay. And this one doesn't have it. There we go. I have to open this. This is real life. This is how organized I am. Can you see it? And I made it to team manager. So join my team. You can do it too. Anyway, this is like a normal nail file. Now I have, for me, a special cuticle spoon that I bought. It's also in my kit somewhere buried. I have this too, this little tool. And that's really good at scraping up that invisible cuticle, but once again, I don't want you to have to buy special tools to get it to stay on. So instead, what I recommend, and I use it myself, not this one obviously because I couldn't find the one I normally use, but this is just a regular nail file, and it comes with that, or nail clippers, sorry, it's nail clippers, but it has the little metal file on it. And this is really great for getting the invisible cuticle because it's metal. If you have a second layer of cuticle that's very thin, you're not going to be able to get it off with a rubber cuticle pusher or with your fingernails. I've heard a lot of people that just kind of cheat and push their cuticle with their fingernails. That will not work for invisible cuticle because it's just too thin. It's like a layer of skin. So what I recommend for that is take a bath or a shower. You can soak your hands in hot water. It's the procrastination thing again. I just don't sit still and do that. So for me, I just take my shower and then I get out and I grab a scraper thing like this and I scrape, scrape, scrape. Mostly around the edges, and you'll be shocked at how much comes off your nails. I know I have Rebecca on my team has invisible cuticle as well. And she said that too. Like the first time she did it, she's looking at her nails like, there's a ton of gunk coming off of here. And it's not gunk, it's skin. It's okay. But you do get a lot off. And then you'll notice the next time you try to apply a jam, which will be one of the samples that I have sent you to practice with, if you let me know, the next time you apply one after you get your skin really softened, either by soaking it or by just taking a bath or a shower, and then you push the cuticle with something metal, or you could also use wood if you have like a wooden skewer or something with a hard, solid edge to push that back, you will see a lot of stuff coming off. And if you focus on the edges of your nail, because usually it's along the edges, you'll see a really big difference the next time you apply your wraps. You'll get a really good seal. They'll stay on. It'll be a whole different ball game. And hopefully then you'll be willing to try again with your actual wraps that you ordered that you really like the design. The second problem I hear the most is they just peeled right off. And it means like the whole wrap just peeled right off. And it's usually around the third day that you hear that a lot. That means, and the third day is a really big clue for me, if your wraps just easily peel off after 3 days and you did all the application right, it more than likely means you have oilier nail beds, which is good for you. That's not a problem for you. I'm sorry. It means that your skin is going to stay looking younger longer. You'll have beautiful hands when I don't anymore. But it is something that makes it harder for your jams to stick. So what you can do for that is brew some black tea. I brought my demo. Black tea. This is going to look backwards too, isn't it? Anyway, it's just like cheap black tea. You can get it anywhere. You can get like the Lipton or store brand or anything like that. It doesn't have to be special. And you brew it, you cool it. I mean, you could just pour it into a container in your fridge to keep on hand if you wanted. And then you soak your nails for a couple of minutes before you apply. That'll draw out the excess oils. It'll balance your skin's pH so that it doesn't feel like it needs to produce a ton more oil. And then your jams will stick better after that as well. So that's just a nice little pampering thing to do. I think it also kind of wakes up your skin because there's caffeine in it. So it's just a nice little thing to do, and it'll help get the oil out of there so it won't be a problem for the next time you apply. The third thing, not as common, but you do see it. I know my mom has this, and I know my sister-in-law Amanda has this, and that's the baseball nail. And I'm not really going to address that because there's a really, really great video that's been created on how to deal with baseball nails. And if you don't know what baseball nails are, you might still have them. And it basically means when your fingernail curves this way, but it also curves this way. I have it a tiny bit just on my pointer fingers. So I do kind of have problems sometimes with the edges of my wraps bubbling on just my pointer fingers. Usually though, I can press those wrinkles out. If you can't, you probably have a pretty significant baseball nail. And like I know with my sister-in-law, it's obvious. You can see it. There's a curve. So the video for that, I will be posting that later. I'll post a link to it. And this is going to be on YouTube, so I'll also post a link in the description box. I'll figure out how to do that, and then I'll do it. This is going to be the first time putting something on YouTube. We'll see how it goes. So that's it. And once again, if you've ever tried a sample or you ordered from me and you thought it didn't work for you, please, please, please let me work with you on this. Tell me what your problem is. I'll point you in the right direction. I'll troubleshoot with you. I'll send you something to play with, I'll send you a free accent sheet so that you can get really confident in your application before you try some more of your wraps, because I don't want anybody to waste something that they actually ordered. That would crush me. And yeah, please, please, please let me know. I will help. I will make it right, because jams should work for everybody, no matter what they're doing. I mean, I've done so many diapers today. I've given so many baths. The whole first time I wore jams, my kids had the flu. So, like, I've dealt with just everything. These things can survive just anything if you get them on the right way and you work with your nails so that you figure out what your nails need. What are they trying to tell you? Are they shaped different? Are they a little oilier? But yes, please, please, please let me know, and I will send you a free accent sheet, and then we'll work on it together. We'll figure it out. I hope that these tips have helped a little bit, and I really hope that everybody is jam happy. So have a great day, and I'm going to see if I can figure out how to post this. So have a great day.